Hey guys, so we are now in the third trimester. Currently I am 29 weeks, but this is going to be for my 28-week update. A lot has happened that week, so basically, I woke up with Charlie horses in both of my legs, and then it looks like I lost tiny chunks of my mucus plug. But whenever I asked about my OB about it, she said not to worry about it. It's gonna happen. But it'll grow back. And then, I think it was my mucus plug. I don't know. She didn't really explain to me how, what it looked like. My right foot was itching a lot. I don't know why, but it stopped. And then I'm now getting exhausted, around between 4 or 5 p.m. Just kind of like how it was in the beginning, in the first trimester. They say that your third trimester is a lot worse than your first. So, I was having issues with my face breaking out, but that kind of stopped. And then I was having night sweats. I was having night sweats before, but it wasn't as bad. So I pretty much had my appointment. They are saying that I'm measuring right on target. That little man, we were trying to listen to his heartbeat, and little man was playing hide and seek. He was kicking, but he did not want us to listen to his heartbeat at all. He has a strong and healthy heartbeat. It just took a minute because he was playing hide and seek, basically saying, "Come and catch me if you can," kind of thing. I had my glucose test, which I failed. It was my 1 hour test, which I failed. They saying that I'm borderline or whatever, but I actually woke up that morning not really feeling very well. My mom's a diabetic, and she says that being sick can actually cause your sugars to rise, and we'll get into that a little bit more. So instead of taking the 3 hour test, I actually had I asked about the alternative of what I can do. So instead of doing the 3 hour test, just because the drink made me feel really crappy. So I basically test my sugars 4 times a day, and they referred me to a diabetic educational, a dietitian or whatever. Let me tell you, the diabetic diet that my dietitian has me on, I'm actually not even following it, because I tried it for 1 day and I was starving. So I'm just not following it. I'm watching what I'm eating, limiting how much I'm eating, and balancing everything out, because I was eating a lot of fruit. That's what I was just craving, just fruit. And she basically told me I couldn't have my orange juice, I couldn't have this or couldn't have that, and it's that's been my craving my entire pregnancy. So I still have a little bit of orange juice. I'm not gonna stop. Sorry. And if she sees this, hi. Let's see. The drink that they had me that I chose, it was fruit punch. Everybody says it tasted like a really sweet, flat, Hi-C or whatever. To be honest, it tasted like a really sweet, flat Sprite to me. It was gross. I woke up with a headache and a heartburn, and that was the same day I had to go take my test, which I failed. So basically, I have this right here. I check my sugars 4 times a day, sometimes more than that, and I actually log it in here, which my numbers actually have been really good. Like I said, my mom's a diabetic, and after lunch yesterday, it was 122, and then my mom said that was normal. So all of my numbers are great. And, like, the fasting period, like, in the morning, like, they want you to test, like, first thing in the morning. And they say you have to be, like, at, like, below 95 or something. They're at, like, 89 to 90, which I'm fine. And, like, they want me to be like below 120 every 2 hours after breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, the first day, that same day of my appointment, they were up at 125 because I was drinking a lot of milk, eating a lot of bread and peanut butter, just because what I wanted for my lunch, I couldn't have. Like, she told me to stop, do not eat any applesauce. And it's just like, whatever. And, like, I was so emotional that day. Like, being a diabetic is very high in my family, especially, like, because it's on my mom's side, and then come to find out it's on my dad's side. So, it is what it is, but I'm not a diabetic. Like, my mom believes I'm not a diabetic. My grandma believes I'm not. Like, my numbers are fine. And then they want me to test my ketones as well, which is this. They want me to started doing that today. I'll explain this in a minute. And then, but I write every single thing down that I have to eat. And they want me to do that until, like, until he's born, pretty much. Which, to be honest, like, I'll stop after this week. Like, 29 weeks, and I've already gained, like, 29 pounds. Like, it boggles my mind, to be honest. And it's just kind of, and it's not my OB, it's the dietitian and everything else that want to slow down the process of my baby's weight gain. And it's like, everybody says they have, like, they've gained more about this point, and their OB hasn't said anything, and they've had healthy babies. And it's just kind of like, I don't know. But the ketones, they want to make sure, like, there's no ketones being passed to the baby. So basically, you just pin this little strip right here, and then you kind of just line it up right here to see where it's at. Mine is right here. Like, they don't want you in this area right here, just more like right in here. Like, I think if it's, like, in these last two right here, then it's a problem. And then, like, kind of like in the first three right here, mine's right here. Because this is the negative right here, or whatever. Or this first three right here. Yeah. This first three right here. So basically, like, a little bit of a trace. That's where I'm at. Like, I don't know. It's what they want me to do. Like, I get it. But their meal plan that they have me on is pretty stupid. So basically, they want me to have 1 waffle, 1 cup of milk for breakfast, with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Okay, that's a lot of peanut butter. And then for a snack, 2 slices of bread with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. For lunch, 2 slices of bread with 4 tablespoons of peanut butter, carrots and celery, and half a cup of unsweetened applesauce. And then for my snack, for my mid-afternoon snack, they want me to have 8 animal crackers with a 4th cup of peanuts. Dinner, 2 3 cups of pasta, 1 cup of milk, Fairlife chocolate milk or whatever, and then half a cup of green beans with 6 ounces of chicken. And then for my bedtime snack, 1 little thing of Greek yogurt. I try to follow this similar or whatever. I can't even talk this today. I'm so tired. Like, that 3rd trimester exhaustion is real. I was so hungry. Like, I tried following it to a little bit to a T. Just a little bit for the, like, one day. I was exhausted. Not exhausted, but, hungry. I was starving. I felt like I was not getting enough for my baby. Like, enough to eat for my baby. So, it was just kind of, I don't know. It was stupid. It was dumb. It was dumb. And, sorry, I had to get something to drink. But it was dumb. Like, I check my sugars at least, like, 4 times a day. Sometimes a bit more. Sometimes I'll check them, like, before and after I eat. My numbers are fine. But I really, like, I want to, like, tell my OB, because we were now down to every 2 weeks for my appointments. And, yeah. I want to tell my OB, like, I don't want to go back to my follow-up just because she's going to tell me the same thing that she's already told me the first time, and she's not going to be happy about it. Like, I'm not a diabetic. Like, I'm not going to go on a diabetic diet. Sorry. Like, I'm not starving me. I'm not going to starve myself just because you want to slow down the weight gain of my baby and make me feel like I'm not giving enough nutrients and stuff like that my baby needs. So, that is that. And I will say, advocate for yourself if you feel like something is not right, or if you feel like they're trying to, like, tell you some bull crap or whatever. But yeah, like, if I could take my mom with me to my appointments, I would, just because she knows, like, my mom's been to, like, several dietitians, and they've all told her the same exact thing, what they told me. And she was like, no, you do not have to cut nothing out. All you have to do is just limit how much you are eating or drinking. So, like, one of my cravings is cream soda. And I don't gulp it down or anything like that. I don't chug it, nothing. I literally can make a little bottle from, like, the gas station last a week because I just sip on it. Like, how is that gonna hurt or affect my baby at all? I don't know. It's not. Okay? Like, I'm not gonna go on, like, a whole tangent here because I feel some type of way. But that's what my 28 weeks started. Rolling into 29, I guess. But I will see y'all later. Bye.